Good morning, team. Tuesday, April 21st. Later this week, we're going to add April Step 3 Nutrition. I hope you pay attention to Step 1 and 2, which we'll look at the end of the video. Today's going to be a really good workout where we have 3 exercises in a row in each of the 3 segments that we have. Exercise 1 in each segment is a pull. Exercise 2 is a blast, meaning a cardio blast. Exercise 3 is a core movement. Your job is to do the pull, go right into the blast, go right into the core, and then rest 30 to 60 seconds, try to be consistent, and then begin the second round. When you get to round 5, you're done with that package, you move on to the next one. Let's look at package number 1. Bent over row. We're going to go over how to do that. You're going to do 10 bent over row or max. I don't know how much weight you're working with. If you don't have enough of a challenge, you got to do more reps. Then you go right into the blast, which is max jump squats. Then you go right into the core, which is max Russian twist. And again, we'll go over that whole package. So you would go exercise 1, the pull, the blast, the core, rest 30 to 60 seconds, go back and do it again for round 2. You're looking to do a minimum of 5 rounds. If you're a real killer, maybe as many as 7 rounds or more. Segment 2. After segment 1 is over, take a longer break, 2 minutes minimum, then get into segment 2. Segment 2, upright row, 10 minimum, as many as max. Then you're going to do max mountain climbers, then 5 burpees. So as soon as you feel like you're burning out with mountain climbers, you'll do a couple more, get up, go right into 5 burpees. Then on your back, feet up in the air, toe touches, max. You've got your pull, you've got your blast, you've got your core. Do all 3 in a row, rest 30 to 90 seconds, and then get up and get into round 2 on your way to 5 rounds minimum. If you're a killer, 7 rounds. Segment 3, we're going to do a pull-up action. We're going to go over ways to mimic the muscles triggered when doing pull-ups. We know that not everybody can do pull-ups, let alone have the capacity to build a pull-up rack or have a place to do them, but we're going to show you how to trigger those muscles. Pull-up actions, choice reps. If you have a pull-up bar, you might do 3 reps, 4 reps, 5 reps. If you don't, the action that we're going to give you, you might be able to do a lot of reps, so we're going to go over it. Then you go right into your blast, which is max high knees. Then you go right into your core, which is on your back, real big scissors. Now, if you look at the core, the Russian twists hits really the outside of your core. The toe touches are going to hit really your upper core, belly button up, and the big scissor kicks, lower core, belly button down. So we're going to get all 3 sections, outer, upper, and lower, with that core. Okay, there's always a science to the design. Okay, a pull, a blast, core. Okay, let's go over everything together right now. Okay, so the first package of exercises, the pull is a bent over row. So whether we're going to use 2 arms at the same time or 1 at a time, we have a few options. First, we've got palms back, which will really target a lot of your back, or we can go reverse grip, palms forward. If we're holding 1 kettlebell or dumbbell, we have a third option, which is neutral. So we can go palms back and we can row. We can go palms forward and row, which will really incorporate more bicep, or we can go neutral, which will also incorporate some bicep, but move more toward the center line of your back. Okay, if it were me, I would do all 3 movements. If I had light weight, I would mix. You can change in set 1 to a different one in set 2. So maybe set 1 it's palms back, set 2 it's palms forward, set 3 you go to neutral, or you just keep varying it. So bent over row is our first exercise. Slight bend in the knees, fold forward, always have a proud chest. Stick your chest out like you're from Bloomfield or Belleville, like I am, even though you're a small 5'9" white guy. Always have your chest out like a tough guy, okay? But fold at the waist a little bit, bend your knees a little bit, proud chest, but chin forward. Don't want to look up, okay? Slight bend here, big fold here, and always a proud chest where we fold forward. Bent over row, as many as you want to do on each side, okay? So maybe we get to 10 on each side, we switch, 10 on the other side, and then we go right into exercise 2, which is our blasts, which is max jump squats. Max jump squats. If that bothers you, just make it a small squat, barely jump off the ground, make it a small jump squat. Then we go right into exercise 3, which is our core, which is max Russian twists. Okay, hopefully our feet off the ground, and we're turning. And remember, the coaching point here is when you turn, we should be able to see the center line of your chest. We don't want to just see your hands. Bring your torso all the way across, with or without a little bit of weight. So that's package number 1. I'm now going to rest 30 to 60 seconds and do it again for a second round, up to 5 rounds, maybe 7. Package number 2. We're now going to pull in this direction, upright row. So if you have one kettlebell or dumbbell, if you can, center it and pull straight up. If you have 2, hold them like suitcases or paint cans with your knuckles facing out, palms back, and pull up to about here so your elbows are a little higher or as high as your shoulders. Okay, upright row. Again, always a proud chest and good posture like a standing plank. Tight core, tight glutes, upright row, 10 minimum or max. Okay? Be careful with your muscles in here because you'll probably be sore tomorrow. Just concentrate on keeping this area as soft as you can, your traps. Then we go right into max mountain climbers. And as soon as we burn out, we get up and we do 5 burpees. Max mountain climb, and then 5 burpees. And then we'll get into our core blast. I've got 1 more. Okay, I'm going to do 2 more. That's how you challenge yourself. When you get to the number that's in your head, sometimes you got to do a couple more. Then we go right into our core blast, which are max toe touches. With or without weight. Feet up in the air. Lock your arms. Crunch. Max toe touches. If you're going to use weight, keep your arms locked. And push straight up over your chin to the sky. So that package, upright row, 10 minimum. Then right into the mountain climbers. Then 5 burpees. Then we get into those toe touches with or without weight. Rest. Then get into rounds 2 through 5, maybe up to 7. Package 3. Let's go over a couple ways to mimic pull-ups because we have to do pull-ups, variations of that. Then we have to do max high knees. Then we have to do big scissor kicks on our back. Let me get some equipment and go over various ways to do pull-up action. Okay, so for segment 3, we're going to do pull-up variations. One of the exercises we've done before a few weeks ago are Superman rows. So for this exercise, hand towel, Superman position, get everything off the ground except for your hips. We're going to pull this towel in 2 directions, apart and back in this direction. So I'm going to pull just under my chin and go back up. Just an isometric movement in this direction, but I am pulling and moving in this direction here. It's not ideal, but it will really hit those muscles. What you're doing is you're triggering your lat muscles by pulling in this direction. And then while that's happening, simultaneously, you're moving up and down those fibers, and it will be very effective. Let's be creative and show you one more thing you can do to mimic pull-ups. Unless, of course, you have tubes or a bar that you can use. You can also try this instead. Okay, If you haven't done pull-ups for a while, you need to do something where you can grab something above your head and pull down, even if it's isometric, and you're just triggering those muscles. So you might have to bend down, get into a position where you're on your toes, or you might have to get onto your knees. So I'm at the base of a tree here, and this is a really small tree. It's not a real thick, heavy tree, but it doesn't need to be. I just need to grab something, and it doesn't matter if the grip is wide, palms out, palms in, close. It doesn't matter. We do want to have a grip, however, where both hands are level. We don't want to be like this grabbing something, even though there's benefits to that too. What we want to do is just grab anything, and we want to pretend we're trying to rip it and pull it straight down. The harder we pull, the more it's going to lift us off the ground, but even if we don't move at all, we contract those muscles. So I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, pull. Now, if I wanted to, I could probably pull real hard and start to come up a little, but it's uncomfortable, obviously, to do that in front of a tree. So I'm going to just pull. 3, 2, 1, pull. Driving my elbows to the ground for about a 5 to 10 second minimum. Let's talk about that together over near the board in a moment. So we're talking about package 3. You need to do some kind of a pull-up variation. You can use the bottom of a staircase, the railing. When you come down your stairs, where you have your post, you can get on your knees and you can just grab something and just trigger. Okay, you can throw a towel over the top of a door, open the door, throw a towel over and just stand there and put a little tension on these muscles here. Isometric. Exercise 2 in this package is max high knees. So we want to go nuts and really get our heart rate up, maybe hold some weight or not, before going into the core on this package, which is big scissor kicks on our back, hands under our hips. A lot of camera fixing today. On our back, hands under our hips. Really, really big kicks. My shoulders are off the ground just a little bit. If this is too easy, I'm going to go hands straight back. I'm going to get, again, the upper part of my back off the ground. You could slide your hand underneath my shoulder blades. And big scissor kicks for max reps. If I want to really make it hurt with isometric, I'll just hold 45 degrees up and a few inches off the ground. Okay? Let's go over everything together at the board. So what are we trying to do? Pull, blast, core. That last one, pull-up action, whether it's an isometric hold, 10 seconds maybe, max high knees, big scissor kicks. When you're done with all 3 segments, 10 to 15 minute optional run, walk, run, sprint. So listen to some music, put on a podcast. I've been getting into Howard Stern. It's free. You can download Sirius for free now on the Sirius app. Walk a little, run a little, and then sprint hard a little. And then when you get tired, shut it down and walk. Just keep walk, run, walk, run, walk, run, sprint, walk, sprint. Mix it up. 10 to 15 minutes. Try that. See how good you feel. Send us videos and pictures. Don't forget to support, I believe it's called Ferrara's Italian Trattoria in the Inman complex where the Stop and Shop is, right near our gym. I'll send that phone number. Send pictures and videos. Have a great workout. Don't forget step 1 in nutrition. No liquid calories. Lots of water. Step 2, breakfast and first snack. Really whole foods based and healthy. Maybe we'll add step 3 tomorrow. Have a good workout.